when I see a man in my office, I think one of the things I try to impress the most is the idea, as long as they just buy in, that alone they cannot change, right? And I tell them it's not me as a therapist. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It could be a really good friend who you're super honest with, but you cannot change alone. And I use the metaphor of connecting shame with a fish born in polluted water. And I tell my clients that's what shame is like. If a fish were born in polluted water, that fish would be unhealthy, but would have no way to know that the reason it's unhealthy is because of the water, because that's all it knows. It would need someone else to come and tell the fish, hey, you're swimming in polluted water, you need to get out. And that's what most men are doing, that they're carrying such intense shame-based beliefs that it's been with them for so long that they can't even see it. And there's going to be no way for them to change their life without the support of someone. Again, it doesn't have to be a professional therapist, but if they're not brutally honest with another human being, it's going to be so hard for them to see that they're operating in a polluted water. In this case, it's going to be some recurring thoughts and themes. And so that's the biggest piece, that if we can get men to buy in, this idea of the Marlboro man or whatnot is just going to get you living in the world as if it's a mosquito banging up against the window and doing it over and over again, trying to get to a different place. It's not going to happen. And so if there's anyone who's listening to this, is there any man, you just can't do it alone, because you can't see what you can't see. I know for me personally, that was a hard pill to swallow, right? Because I was a heady guy. I felt like, I could understand things. Yeah, I could understand things, but there was so much I couldn't see. And then only when I started connecting with other people that I noticed, oh man, there's a lot of emotions I don't like having. So I prefer running up in my head. But this is a problem. It's not going to support me.
Amazing. That's awesome. And you also use the analogy of shame likes to hide. And the only way to bring it out is through
to come out
others.
Of hiding. Yeah, it's got to come out of hiding.
Amazing. Anything else you want to mention before we say goodbye?
No, that's a good first start.
Yeah, agreed. That was really great. Thank you. Maybe just so, can you just list off the website and
so it's
where people can find out more about?
Yeah, so Men Therapy Toronto. It's Men Therapy Toronto, all three words together, .com. And now we're more active on social media, so you'll find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And we do a lot of work also around sex and porn addiction. We didn't talk about it today, but that's just a big avenue in terms of where guys are struggling. And so we do a lot of work there as well.